Hello. Why isn't the game there? Oh, there it is. That's weird. It wasn't there, and now it's there. How are we doing? Oh, Kate Cat, you're disappearing. You're only here for the streak. Oh. You only love me for the numbers. You have a limited time. That sounds like you're dying. Don't die. No. I'm choosing to spend it here. Oh, you're choosing to spend it here. Yay. Even though you're dying. I mean, technically, I suppose we're all dying. Just, you know, slowly. Anyway, on that depressing note, let's play Venba. This is another game in the ongoing series of Suzaki plays a game that she's got no idea what it is, really. Oh. Other than it's crazy because I've literally had a meeting all day today, and I've got another meeting all day tomorrow, and then I'm back at work all week next week. So yeah, I just need cozy. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow because I will need lots of sleeps. But I wanted to de-stress, I guess. De-work, unwork, get out of work mode. Anyway, you can see that my brain is not braining. See, I have no idea. I know this is about cooking. I know it's about an immigrant family in Canada, I think, but I really don't know what the game is. And I don't read... Is that Tamil? Tamil? Let me know about sound levels, by the by. Leaving already? Io, sorry, did I wake you? Also, please correct any pronunciation if you know that I'm pronouncing things wrong. Sound seems fine. Good. What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? I don't know how we're feeling. I think we look more tired. Just like yesterday. I don't know if this is a, like, choices matter game. I really don't know much about it other than it's cozy and it's cooking. I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. Good-o. What about your lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. I hope it's a Choices Matter game as well. I like Choices Matter games. But I'm not too bothered if it's not. I just wanted something. Apparently it only takes like 2 hours to play through as well. So that is perfect. Yeah, clips are good. If I fail in pronunciation. Yeah. You can steam some idlis quickly. Is that right? Idlis? Quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just idlis. Very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Are we going to have to steam the idlis? I'll make it. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school. I'll be done in a minute. Okay. So, presumably we're living with Dad. I don't know where Mum is. We're sleeping under what looks like a blanket stolen from the aeroplane. You've never heard what an idli is. Okay, good. You and me both. We're both on the same level of knowledge then. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although, should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. And they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. Okay, so Mum's not around, I guess? If the recipe's still readable, that is. Okay. Oh. Okay. Make sure to... I don't know what that says. Not made idli with these kind of plates before. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why. But Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. Okay, but what? So holes to let the steam through. These also have holes so the batter can cook. Make sure to something or it will leak. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter properly. Idli plate, towel, cooker, water, batter. Okay. Am I just supposed to do? I guess the water goes in there. And we turn that on. I should close the lid before turning on the stove. Okay. I was gonna preheat the water, but okay. Do we put one of those? Do we put that before or after the batter, I guess? Sorry. I'm trying to work out the order. Yeah, I'm just guessing here. But I presume we have to put the towel on before the batter, because otherwise it'll leak through, right? And then the lid. Is that on? Alright, let's see how it turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. There's a cat on my head. It looks like only the bottom plate cooked. Okay. Maybe the steam from the water didn't reach the upper plates. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, I didn't arrange them. Right. I mean, I could tell you I've yeeted the cat. You wouldn't know, would you? Right, so we put the water in. And we put that on there. And we put that on there. And then we put that in there. Ah, and I can... Ooh, I didn't know I could rotate it. Okay. Right, I want it lined up like that. Okay. I'm glad I get to have another go. I'm glad I didn't just, like... If I had the plate now, with the steam holes... Okay, so I rotate this one to be like that, and then put that on. Ah. What do you mean I'm learning basic stuff? I've never cooked with an idli plate before. Like that. Okay. I mean, probably. But then wouldn't the batter go through the holes? I felt like the towel's there to stop the batter going through the holes. Ah, it's done. Yeah. Oh wow, you even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out it. Oh, we're married. Okay. I thought he was my dad. Okay, we're married. Alright. Yeah, my husband's... That makes it... Does that make it better or worse? If it's my husband who can't be asked to cook his own food. I don't know. Either way. Men, hey? Ugh. My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. Oh, were you pregnant? You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. I mean, you could fucking cook though, couldn't you? Parvalan. You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave... what will I do for lunch? I'd still have to cook, as exhausted and sick as I am. Because you can't fucking be bothered. Can we divorce this guy? You just wouldn't have seen it. I don't have a coffee machine here to survive on either. Look, I didn't know. I didn't know. Is it so hard for you to cook even on days like this? You're right. Sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts... Oh, we work at the school. See, I thought we were a student at the school. And he was going to phone the school and say, oh, she can't come to school today because she's poorly. But no, I work at the school. I'm with it now. Okay, the school gives you more shifts. Or my boss changes his mind. It's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. There's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I don't work in a school anymore. I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. Why have we put the inverted commas around it? What do I do then? I'm a mathematician. I'm not saying exactly what I do, but I do maths. But yeah, I don't work in a school anymore. But I also mark exams for extra pocket money. Which is why I'm crazy busy at the moment. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? Are we going to have a baby? So, the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. I mean, when I did work in a school, I was a maths teacher, so... What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Okay. Idlis again? Ah! What's gotten into you today? Yeah, we're gonna have a baby. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. I hope this isn't sad. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Look, as long as you love them and do your best, they'll be fine. I mean, they won't be fine when they're teenagers, because teenagers are shits. But they'll be fine when they're grown up. Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. I bet we've fallen asleep already, haven't we? What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? Oh, we're not asleep. I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? Parents didn't get you the PS5? Well, yeah, okay. If your parents don't get you a PS5, then are they even parents, quite frankly? My parents got me a PS5. I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Parvalan, don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? Uh-huh! Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. Oh. Oh, we had a baby! My name is Parvalan, sir. Parvalan, sir. Kevin. Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? I don't have time to play, Kevin. I have a lot of work to do. I wonder what language we're speaking, like, canonically. Are we speaking English or are we speaking... I don't know, like... Tamil? I don't know what language. I'm guessing Tamil. But I could be completely wrong. Yeah, Kevin with an A. Yes, sir. I've managed to transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. A mix of English and Tamil. Okay. Is the writing Tamil? I'm not the world's foremost expert on South Asian languages. But it looks like what I picture Tamil looking like if I picture Tamil in my head. Pardon me, sir? Kevin, there you are. And it might be Kevin rather than Kevin. I don't know. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape! Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No, I like it. That job was in India, sir, but... Kevin, wait there. Don't run. Is he naked with just a cape on? Kevin, come back here. It's become a routine now. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Ayo, that towel is so dirty, da. Here, wear this shirt, Canna. No. Yeah, that's my impression. That, yeah, the parents definitely would be speaking whatever their native language is. And then, yeah, obviously the kids would speak English at school. And, you know, TV and movies and stuff. But then, obviously, with the parents speaking English, speaking the native language, then, yeah. I guess the mum might not... Oh, no, yeah, the mum teaches in a school. I was going to say the mum might not even speak English, but the mum works as well. So the parents must both speak English. But, yeah. But, sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe. I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. You've family that live abroad, so it's a pretty relatable game. Awesome. Put this on, Canna. Hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speak in Tamil, Kevin. Oh, look at that! I was right. So when the text is white, I guess it's Tamil. When it's yellow, it's English. It seems. So she's speaking in Tamil. And the dad's obviously speaking in English because he's on the phone trying to get a job. And the kid's speaking in English. So that makes sense. I can't even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Canna. I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. I'm struggling. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. Oh. They didn't buy their hundreds of units of inventory story? That's not entirely untrue. I helped out in a grocery store when I was 12. And you were paid in candy. Oh well, I've only worked as a writer back home. I don't see myself getting a job for that here. What job did you have before? Because we've been here a while. Because I don't know how old Kevin is. But we've been here a few years. 94. I can't remember what year it was in the first episode. Not with my English. I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamil, da. Well, what's wrong with that? They're in Canada, I believe. I think that's what I read. It's only one letter that's different anyways. Names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name, after all. Who else is going to tell them? And Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name, and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate, Dakana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh! Can we order pizza? Speak in Tamil, Kevin. Kevin. See, I'm doing it now. I want pizza. How about something we make at home? Like parota. Dosa. Idiyappam. Ghee dosa. Biryani. Oh, I like biryani. Curry dosa. I get the feeling that the dad wants dosa. Whatever dosa is. No, I'm tired of all these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese. Extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Biryani is one of my go-tos. A good lamb biryani from an Indian takeaway. Love it. Kevin, have you ever had puttu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. Looks just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? Yeah. Alright, what are we cooking now? Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? I need to make the flour first, duh. Right. Here we go. Oh, good! That's really good. Chunks. Right, so we're blending rice and water. No, we blend the rice first. Then we separate the fine rice. Then I don't know what that says. Then we combine the rice with the water. Putta. P-U-T-T-A, I think? Was it? Right. When do we get to the rocket part? Soon, Dad. Be patient. So, we put that in there. And we go zoom. And then... Then I don't know what we do with the chunks. Do we put them back in there? This feels right. I don't know if it is right. I think this is perfect. Okay. See, I know nothing about... I mean, I know what I can get from an Indian takeaway. But I don't know anything about, like, food in different regions of India or anything. I've never been to India. So... I've really got no idea. Why does this feel like flour, even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like a slightly wet sand. Oh, Tiki! Are you okay? You right, puppet? What happened there? Did you fall out? Are you okay, boo? I don't know if you heard that, but there was a big crash, and it was Tiggy. Well, I turned around and Tiggy was half out of the, she was like dangling half in and half out of the radiator bed. She seems alright. It's not very high up. She's fine. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Amma, when will we get to the rockets? Oh, we're gonna make... rice cakes, okay. Right, hang on. Right. Oh, good lord. Yeah, she seems okay. I mean, she's just jumped up the cat tower, so... Hi, you alright, darling? What happened? Right, okay, so... put the coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. So I guess it's the orange is coconut and the white is rice. So 3 tablespoons of coconut, 4 tablespoons of flour, and water at the bottom. Okay. You say this is straightforward. Right. So, we put water in there. And then, I reckon, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait. It's 3 in total. Start again. Right. Oh, yay! Kitties are just so awesome. Go. It's lunchtime, Kevin. Wow. Wow. That was so cool. Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Amma, can we do that again? That does look tasty. Oh, we are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. And we all sleep in one bed, so we ain't having more kids. Is he asleep? Hi, Night Show. How's it going? I think so. Kevin? Yes, he is. Good. So, that interview. Another dead end? She's back in the radiator bed again, so it hasn't put her off. Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. How have they been here for... How old is he? Like... He's at school, so he's at least 5. I reckon he's like 7 or something. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. It's all about who you know here. And we barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. Yeah, mate. Well, but they had jobs at the beginning. He was going to his work. She was having time off school because she was ill. So, they had jobs. Even here, we have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But to live off savings for years... Honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Caravan on the Putu today. Yeah, I guess. You're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. Makes me worry about Kevin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh, open up. Get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kevin? I just feel there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kevin. How do you mean? Oh, so she is teaching, but she didn't get a better job? What if I can't connect with Kevin? It feels like he's growing further away from us. The other day he told me he wished he had his own room, like his friends. He said he needs his privacy. Oh, he's 5. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Can you even imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. He is. Well, it's more than just that. He's not interested in anything we do. I thought I could at least get him to listen to music or watch some movies from back home. It must be really tricky if you're raising a kid in a country that's not yours to try and keep them in touch with their culture, with your culture, when they just want to be involved in the culture that they're living in, that their friends are in. It's not something I've ever had experience of. My family's been in the UK, we've traced our family tree back as far as we can, and they're just in the UK. So I really don't have any experience of being in like a multicultural situation like this. It must be tricky. It's like first generation, second generation immigrants. But he'd rather watch Home Alone for the 100th time. I don't know. I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up. We chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with a better education and opportunities. But it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. That's very true. If you choose to bring your kid up in a different country, you've got to accept that they're going to be brought up with that country's culture and values and things. And I suppose all you can do is offer your culture and their heritage, and they'll want to engage eventually, just maybe not when they're 5. Yeah, I think that's true for most. I think it's probably only when they get older that they become more interested in their native culture, their home culture, their ancestral culture. Yeah, all you can do is offer the choice and not resent them for not wanting it and be there for when they do want it. Because I think most kids do want it eventually, even if it takes until they're adults. It's kind of, I think it's like, it's normal when you're a kid, you want to fit in with all the other kids. Like, you don't want to stand out as being different. The worst thing if you're a kid is being different. So you want to fit in, obviously. But as you get older and you realise differences are cool, then yeah, you do, and you kind of want to find out where you're from and where your roots are and what made you you. Even you have the difference from your own parents and you from the extreme amount of global. Yeah, I bet. Yes. Yeah, differences are good, but for a lot of kids, differences are what make you stand out, and if you stand out, you get bullied. So I don't blame kids for wanting to fit in. It's not their fault. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? You see? Me and the game are on the same wavelength. Yes, maybe. It's just scary. You can speak way better than your parents. Speak English, you mean? Not just, you know, speak. I mean, I've never spoken to your parents, so I don't know. Your parents might be. I mean, for all I know, your parents grew up in England. I don't know. I don't know your life. You're a cat made of cake, as far as I'm aware. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Oh. It must be, yeah. Especially if you really value your own culture and you see your kid rejecting it. It must be really difficult. But, like I say, he's only 5. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect, like hair fallen from the head. Okay, so we're 1 year on. Go on. Tell her. His name is Parvalan. He's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. She says Apo's not at the office. Ah, so we don't speak English well enough to phone. So we're getting our 6-year-old kid to translate for us. That's got to be difficult as well. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? No. Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Okay. Ask if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? I wonder what this is like. Does that mean that Venba's not understanding it completely? She says no. Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Oh, 100%. When I was a teacher, when we had like parents' evenings, sometimes the parents would come along with like a sibling of the kid. And the sibling would translate for them. Why are we walking through the park, Emma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Canna. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. The lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kevin. Enough with your questions. Has something happened to him? Or is he having an affair or something? Or is he working as he found a second job to make more money? Sorry, Canna. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Ahem. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See? You can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh, yes. He loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. What did you do back home? Same as here. I was a teacher. And not just a supply teacher. Okay. So that's what she's working as now. That's not an easy job. I taught math for 9 to 12 standard. Me too! I think. Were you a cool teacher? I was. What's a cool teacher? Fun and easygoing. Like, were the kids scared of you? Only kids named Kevin. I don't know. I like to think I was good at it. My classes were always fun for the students. Though, I don't think I'm a cool teacher here. I miss those days. But you teach here too. It's not the same. Why not? I don't know. It's just not. Yeah, why did you move here? It wasn't an easy choice. Parvalan wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together, and they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with it, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. Oh, they're like Romeo and Juliet, but without all the deaths. Emma, I see Appa. I can't read that expression. Is it what? Are we angry or are we sad? Is he okay? Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be sad. Did he get mugged? Or just beaten up? Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honour. Oh. So we're like far in the future. Like 10 years? 11 years, was it? Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Wait, and he's still got his glasses just taped up? Being different can be scary, not just when you're a kid, indeed. Indeed. Again, I'm mostly lucky that I've never experienced anything like that, but I can imagine. Being different doesn't always feel great. Yes, thanks, Pa. I'll go help Kevin pack. Oh. We're making biryani gravy. I don't know how to make it. The recipe's completely unreadable. Oh, good. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before. Yeah, we're making biryani, but we've got no recipe, so who knows what's going to happen. Mine too. But I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. Remember, add all these first. What are they? These ingredients, so expensive. Just stuff in layers. You know how to make it. Amma, why are you going through all this trouble? It's okay, Dee. It's a big thing to leave to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Hi, Deathclaw. Thank you. Okay. So, it was what? Cloves? And what else? Cardamom, I think. And little seeds. Fennel? Okay. There's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredient you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. Remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water, it's hard for anything to fry after. Okay, so you want onions first, and tomatoes last. Okay, and what about that? Now the beef goes in after we add all the salt and the powders. That order is important. Then add water and let it reduce. How am I going to remember all this? Don't worry, I've added all the instructions to the recipe book, IAB. Well, that's lead use, isn't it? What about the bay leaves? Did they go in at this point? Yes. I think so. I think the bay leaves go in as well. I can never get tired of how great toasted whole spices smell. Alright, if they are still streaming, when I finish, I will raid Alpha 198 Delta. Amma, I wish you could see how much these cost here. You lose your mind over these prices. Okay, so we've done that, and then we want, what's that? Ginger garlic paste. So we add the onions first, and then the chilies, and then the ginger, and then the tomatoes. Of course the tomatoes go in last. You went through a lot of trouble for the recipe book, Emma. So I got this game on Steam, and there was a DLC for it that doesn't involve any extra game stuff, but it does have all the recipes. So if you want the recipe book, you can get it on Steam. It's got the music as well. I'm sorry I couldn't take better care of it. But I'm fixing these now, and I hope Kevin can appreciate it when he cooks these. If he ever does. So then, I think we put all those in, and the salt. And then we put the beef in, right? And then the water. Ah, this smells divine. I think we just need to let it simmer for 30 minutes and we can start the layering. Sure. Gravy is done. All that's left is the biryani. I hope I can finish it before Kevin leaves. Okay. Good. Good. That's really good. We don't know what the order is. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. At least the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in the pot, seal it tightly, and let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. I see. We just add all these together on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer. Yes. What's wrong, Amma? Oh, Amma, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Kanna. It's just so far away. Have we been back to visit? So what's that on the top? It's like leaves and stuff. So, I think it's rice. And then that. And then rice. And then all this stuff. I think this is right. I just have to cover it with the lid now. Okay, I think this is it. Just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavouring it. I can't wait. Mmm. Should be good now. That was quick. Looks amazing. Mmm. I've already had my dinner, but this is making me hungry. Too few layers. Look, I'm following Amma's recipe, alright? Oh, it looks so good. Look at Kavin. Kavin. How is it? Oh, so good. Oh, ads are running. Oh well, I'm carrying on. Beef really is the best. Oh. It's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Ah, Amma. Stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Kanna, but we'll miss you. What are you eating, Kate Cat? Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. Oh, no. Oh. So I'll be going with them. Oh. So your mum and dad won't get to drop you off at uni. Oh. This way, you and Appa won't have to drive all day. I'm so glad my parents dropped me off at university and settled me in and got to see Amma. Is that right? Amma. I'm trying. We wanted to see the university. I thought it'd be nice to see all the classrooms and buildings. You can give us a tour. It's not a hassle for us to drive you. We'd love to. That's correct. All right. It's just more convenient. There's nothing to tour, really. Just a bunch of grey buildings. Yeah, kinda. Sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Ah, maybe we can drive there next week. Drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? I've packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some podies, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Kevin? Amma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I've packed for your friends too. You can all eat. Amma, they don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Kevin, I put a lot of effort into making all of it this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask. I know. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're going to university, you're old enough to appreciate. At least pretend, right? You say, thank you, Mum. Very nice of you. Love it lots. Chuck it in the bin as soon as get 5 minutes down the road. It's fine. He doesn't like biryani. I think it's more he still wants to fit in. But, like, he's old enough to humour his parents. If he's going to university, he's old enough to be like, yes, thank you, Mum, I'll take it. And then just chuck it in the bin if he doesn't want it where she can't see. But what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. I love how the dad's just like, I've got no meat. My biryani. I'm just eating Cusco here. That's not healthy, Kevin. Look. Okay, no one's healthy at university. I think he likes biryani. I think he just doesn't want to be the kid whose dorm room smells of Indian food. Because again, you want to fit in. It's not healthy, Kevin. You can't eat out every day. I mean, look. Yes, he can. And yes, he will. He's gonna live off instant noodles for the next 3 years. You've just got to accept that. Instant noodles and beer is what he's going to live off for the next 3 years. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't smell like Little India anymore. I just want to be normal. For once. I feel like they should have talked about this before, 5 minutes before he leaves. Kanna, the language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kevin. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. That is a good point. You don't have to change who you are to be what your parents want you to be. But you also shouldn't change who you are to be what your friends, in inverted commas, want you to be. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it. Just because you think it's not normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. It's just... There's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call every week too. So please try not to worry. Okay? Okay. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who's that girl? I've never seen her before. Has he got a girlfriend? Smart kids. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. Still not getting a teaching job. Oh, did Kevin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. But we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and he'd hang up. He's busy living his life. It's a big day after all. I'm sure he has a lot going on there. Oh, sure. Let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you're right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week. Maybe we should just let him pick him up whenever he's here next. Oh, you did? Of course not, Parvalan. We should help if we can. He uses the headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. She is going to run around after him. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Kevin? It is, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's not hitting home as hard for me as it is for other people, because like I say, I've got no personal experience of any of this, but it's helping me imagine what it must be like. That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Kevin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't even know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. And I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Kevin to be who he really wants to be here. That's what's depressing you, is it? That's the upsetting thing. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier back there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Kevin. And I have you. Home is where you two are. I want to do some more cooking. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. 2014. We're zooming through. Oh. Oh, has he died? Oh, are we on our own? Is Kevin coming round? Has Kevin got babies? I bet Kevin and his girlfriend slash wife slash whatever are coming around and they've got kids. That's what I'm hoping. Rotate. I feel like pulling them out with my hands probably isn't the best idea. But, sure. Is this rice? I don't know what this is. It looks a bit like churros, but I'm guessing it's not. Is this ghee? The art style reminds me a little bit of A Little to the Left. I've been trying to remember trying to think what it reminds me of. Don't know what this is though. I don't know what I'm making. Some sort of little pancakey fritter things. Still feel like I need like a spatula or something. That is not the order I put these in there. I mean, they look tasty. Are they kebabs? Oh! We're making all the good things today. Definitely Son and his family coming round. We make everything just with a hot plate. I've literally just realised that. We don't even have like a proper hob or a stovetop or an oven. We're just making everything with a hot plate. More ghee. What is this? Oh, like peppercorns? Spices. I can almost like smell this. There You Live is famous for its fried fish. Oh. Oh. This must be a completely different game if you recognise the foods and the culture and everything. Oh, this looks so good. Everything's like fried. in oil of ghee. How is everyone not like the size of a house eating this sort of food? Are you alright, Kate Cat? Oh, that looks so good. Oh, didn't they come? Oh no. Oh, this game's breaking my heart. Oh. What do I... Oh, there. Oh. Can I... Oh, man. Wait. Oh. So we always say, good morning, have a great day, good night. And then he just says, you have a great day, happy birthday. Any fun plans today? Happy New Year. Have a great day, have a good night. It's Upper's anniversary today. Please call Sita party if you have time today. Kevin! You're a bad son to your mother. Oh, happy birthday. If you're free today, can you come home today? It's been so long since I saw you. I'll cook your favourite mutton. Hi, Emma. Thank you so much. Sure, Emma. I have a lot of plans today, but I think I can stop by for a bit later tonight. Super. Sorry, Emma. Something came up last minute and I can't make it tonight. Oh. Traditional Indian food was made for farm workers. Yeah. Oh, Kevin. I thought this was going to be happy and he was going to come round with his wife and his babies. But no, he's not coming round at all. He's just ignoring his mum. And she made all this food. Oh, this is going to make me cry. Oh. I'm literally crying now. I'm thinking about my mum. I would never do that to her. But she got accepted as a teacher. Oh. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. Oh, I'm crying. Stop it. Cavan! You made me cry, you naughty boy. Wait, can I... I can't... No. I was thinking it'd be cool if it was like a super diverse table of kids and they all shared food from different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? Chicken tikka. I know! Spicy vindaloo. Well, Priya's Tamil, so probably none of those. But also, is his mum dead now? What if we show her eating nothing? Like, I would bring back my lunch a lot, lol. I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Oh, dude. Maybe we can touch upon that. No, I think they're using the mask. I think they're making a movie. Oh, that might not fit the tone of the show. It's just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represents Toronto. You must have a famous dish your mum made or something, right? It just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about the lunch. I was terrified to even open the lid. But I get we're celebrating... I get we're celebrating it, but... I read that like a pro, right? Yeah, I'll check my mother's recipe book. His mum died. Hey, Kevin, I wanted to ask if you had any cool references for the set designers as they design Priya's home. They can do their own research for sure, but maybe there's something cool you have in your home. Something cultural and potentially obscure. I don't know, you've seen my apartment, it's all movie posters and games. There has to be something you remember growing up with your parents, right? My mum left me a box of stuff before she left to India. Oh, she's gone back home. Oh. She's gone back home. I guess there's nothing left for her here because she said home is where her family is and Cavan didn't want anything to do with her. Okay, if I have to give them a recipe, the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. I can't believe Emma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India, though. Whoa, it looks like she fixed a lot of these recipes. I can't read Tamil very well, but let's see. Oh, idlis. This is putu? Oh, I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course, Appa's favourite. Natu kosi kulambu. That's like chicken soup, I think. She made this for me one time when I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell, and the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. I wonder what it was. Oof. I don't know if you can hear, but there's like a storm outside all of a sudden. The rain is lashing against the window and the wind's blowing really hard. I don't know if the mic's picking it up. Anyways, I'm going to feature this recipe. If I'm going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it once at least. Oh, how helpful. She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first, then I can start putting it together. See? He's finally starting to appreciate his culture. It just took him a long while. It took him too long. He didn't appreciate his mum. I think the gods are physically angry at this damn kid. I'm angry at this damn kid. Right. I don't read Tamil either. Do you read Tamil, Kate Cat? We need some water and some... I guess that's tamarind paste. And we mix it all together. I don't know what the arrows are doing. You don't. Okay. Oh, I can't really read this, but thankfully there's a diagram. It looks like I have to mix the tamarind with the water to extract its essence multiple times. Okay. Oh, you speak Urdu. I mean, I speak no languages from that part of the world. So... Right, yeah, so we... That means repeat then, clearly. Okay, so warm water, tamarind, mix, mix. Oh, the water really changed colour. I could add more water directly to the bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate the extracted water and the tamarind. I mean, we've got a sieve. I feel like you just tipped that all over the table, but sure. Mix. Oh, no, wait. Sieve. How many times do we have to do this? The water isn't really changing colour that much anymore. I think I've gotten everything I can from the tamarind. Let me add it to the other bowl and see. That's as much as I'm going to get, I think. I hope this means the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Oh, crash, bang, wallop, alright. Cool, yeah, let's do that then, shall we? Yeah. There's no diagrams in this one. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully. I'm hoping you translate it at least a little bit, because otherwise I am just chucking stuff in a random order. And we'll see what we get. Maybe I can do it step by step. Okay, let's try. I think I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. Don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? Could it mean spices? Like the mustard seed and the cumin? It's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound there. How is it already smelling so good? Oh, I can read this part easily. I think it means green leaves and red chilies. Yeah, you got your words red and green switched around. Yep. On to the next step. Yeah, look at me reading Tamil. I'm so good. Who's Chris? Frosty? Who's Chris? I think Frosty's got confused. Add minced something and crushed ginger garlic. Shallots, maybe? It's usually around this time Amma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. What gives out water? Tomatoes! What's that? I don't know what Rasam powder is. Maybe. Frying it seems to release a lot of water. And then water. So that's what the tamarind water is for. No idea what this says, but only 2 ingredients left, so smell is really taking me back. Amma was upset because of the phone call she got from home. I think I remember now. Was it one of her parents died or something? I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. Yeah, her mum died. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you some more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least we've used this way. Can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook it, I guess. I guess so. Oh, alright. Well, look, if you wanted to do it in an order, you have to tell me, because I'm just going to... I don't know how to cook in general, let alone Indian food. Have we not got everything in? I should keep going. Whoa, that looks fantastic. Chicken stock always has a golden colour, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, last step. Just have to mix these together, I suppose. Rasam is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool. Wow. I wonder how Chris... Oh! Chris is the douchebag who was on the phone. Who was on the other end of the text. And Frosty just got confused that it wasn't Chris's mum left stuff in the box. It was Kevin's mum who left stuff in the box. That makes sense. I wonder how Chris would describe this to the team. An exotic take on chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. Ah, that looks great, Amma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. I mean, I guess most cooking is quite easy, really. Especially like traditional cooking, because it's... A lot of places' traditional foods are like peasant foods, so they're supposed to be like easy and filling and just, you know, from whatever's made from whatever's handy. Amma? Amma, why are you sad? It's nothing. You're getting rice all over your face, dude. Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kana, not at all. I just heard from home. Your grandmother. Amma loves her a lot. But sometimes people have to leave and go far away. And Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? 'Cause she died. It's natural, Kevin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too? It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. I mean, you bloody did. Or Appa. Oh, now are you finally realising what a shit you've been? Call your mum. Yes. Oh, and you've still got your dad in the phone as well. Oh. A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Thank you, Venba, miss. Oh, we're back in India. Is he wearing his dad's glasses as well with the tape on them? Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Kevin. Listen. And he's speaking Tamil. It's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting. Pour the batter, and since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? This is like pancakes. Another disaster coming up. Alright. See you later, Cake Cat. I'll remember the raid if they're still streaming. Right. So, water. Turn it down. Dosa batter. Spread it around. That is then. Oil. There's a flipper. Oh wait, I was supposed to... No! I didn't turn the temperature up. I know what I did wrong. I was supposed to turn the temperature up. Rotate. Okay. Then oil. Then temperature. Then flip. Yeah! Oh my god! I did it! Good job. It is like a pancake. Ready to try something harder? Are you ready to try uthapam now? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time so we can lay all the vegetables. Ooh, this is like the pizza one, right? With all the toppings. Yes. Not really though. Okay. So, water. Turn it down. Dosa batter. Rotate. Spread the batter, spread the batter, spread the batter on the stove. Now the toppings. Do I have to add all of them? Actually, you can just add whatever you'd like. Everyone's uthapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Okay. So, ghee first. Oh, what should we have? Gonna have some onions. And I don't know what idli powder is, but we'll have some of that. We'll have some carrots. And then not going to add the chilies. Do I have to add the chilies? Guess not. I think I'm getting the hang of this. See? I told you it's easy. Ooh, I got an achievement for making it without the chilies. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favourite. Curry dosa is dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Okay. Water. Turn down the heat. Dosa batter. Rotate. Good job, Kevin. Thank you. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Like Uthapam, you want to add the ghee first. Then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by the actual curry, and finish it with coriander. Okay, so ghee. Beaten eggs. Curry. Coriander. Turn up the heat. Oh, I want to eat this. Another one down. This is fun. Yeah, it really is. You're doing great, Kevin. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there. You wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? No, dude. It's your fault that she left. I came here for more than just dosas, Kevin. Oh yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no, I'll do it. Otherwise they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, when they get cold for you then? Let me do it this one time at least. Sure, Kevin. Yeah. Amma, I have something to show you. This is Amma's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too. And you wrote in Tamil? This is great, Kevin. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Amma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh? Why? I couldn't write what they wanted. I can't just write about dosas, saris and musicals. Our lives are more messy than that. And sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it has people like me. I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient for me. When there's a job on the line. I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. I mean, that's true. That's true. And I am judging you for that. If you're not there for your mum when your dad dies, unless your mum, like, if you've had to go non-contact with your parents or whatever, then obviously that's completely different. But, you know, if your mum is a loving and caring mum, and you're not there for her when your dad dies, then, and you're an adult, then I don't really have any sympathy for you. Every time I wanted to apologise, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Oh, I'm going to start crying again. I don't even know why. I mean, both my parents live like 10 minutes away. It's not like I'm crying because I've got a dead dad or anything. Or an estranged mum. It's like... Ah! Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. That's not why I came here, Kevin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me. And even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary, but really hard. Yeah, she didn't leave India because she wanted to. She left because she had to. I felt bad for leaving. And I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Parvalan... Well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I'd stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Amma. How long are you staying for? Is he staying forever? I don't know, Amma. But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Canna. But this is really nice. Oh. Oh. That was such a nice little game. I'm so glad I played it. Oh, sorry. I was just snoozing some ads. Really enjoyed that game. It was just what I needed. I wasn't expecting it to make me cry. But it's just what I needed. I did! And you're back! I guess you will. Yeah, it's just what I needed in between 2 days of day-long meetings. My whole weekend. It's made me want to cook some Indian food now. But the problem is, you can only buy spices and things in such large quantities. And you only need so little of them for a meal. That was nice though. That was a lovely little game. So, yeah, let's go do the raid. So I used to get HelloFresh boxes during lockdown, and I often got Indian food from them, and I really loved it. But like I say, it's tricky because you can only buy spices in big quantities, and I live on my own, so I only want to make small quantities of food. So if I buy spices and stuff, they just tend to go off. Before I can use them up. Right, where are we going? So, raid. I shall copy the name, because it's not the world's most simple name. I presume they're still streaming. Indeed, raid time. So thank you all for watching. This was such a lovely little game. Short stream, but exactly what I wanted for tonight. So I will not be streaming tomorrow. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. I've got no idea how busy next week's going to be. So you'll just have to keep an eye on the notifications. No problem, Deathclaw. So until next time, whenever that is, bye bye.